Hi everyone. 1 year ago, I set these top 3 priorities in running CapitaLand. That is to go big, do right, and make it last. I did not expect this year, 2020, to test our resolve the way it has. The COVID-19 pandemic that defined 2020 overturned many of our plans. Our ambition to go global was stopped when the major markets we operated in came to a virtual standstill. Our financial performance has been adversely impacted. Share price suffered. Several of our colleagues fell ill from COVID, and one of our own passed away. We had to make difficult business decisions in many instances. Beyond the impact on our business, COVID has also affected our personal lives. For most of us, we have had to change the way we live, work, and interact. We had to make personal sacrifices and adjustments. My wife and children had to get used to seeing a lot more of me at home. As I look back at the challenges we faced in 2020, it made me remember that we may have the best strategies, the best capabilities, and the best people. But something like the invisible hand of COVID can disrupt all our efforts. As the Chinese idiom goes, 谋事在人，成事在天. For me, that was a very sobering and humbling reminder. Yet, if you ask me if our 3 priorities for 2020, to go big, do right, and make it last, were completely off the mark, my answer is a resounding no. Look at how we have responded to the COVID crisis. In true ONE CapitaLand spirit, we rolled with the punches and we became stronger for it. Towards our tenants and customers, we work hard to support them through various measures while ensuring that we continue to build a sustainable business ecosystem. When the worst of times tested us, it also brought out the best in our people. A lot of you were holding the fort on the customer-facing front line. Those of you who were posted to overseas market chose to stay close to your teams during this crisis, even though this meant you had to be apart from your loved ones back home. So many of you gave back tirelessly to the community through your volunteer efforts. You went above and beyond your job scope. We reached out to healthcare workers, community care staff, and vulnerable communities to extend our assistance. Put in another way, we have gone big in our communities. We do right by our stakeholders, and I assure you, we will continue to transform to make CapitaLand last. In this difficult year, thank you for giving your best to keep our day-to-day business going, and to your families too, for their support and understanding. When a large part of the world entered lockdown mode around March, it was very difficult for anyone to see beyond the horizon. It has been this one for all for one team spirit that kept me going and inspired our leadership team to find ways for CapitaLand to contribute. Thank you. Today, the battle against COVID is far from over. Many countries are seeing second, third, or even fourth waves of infection. But there is cause for optimism. The situation in our key markets of Singapore and China has largely stabilized. And we hope to see more positive developments around the world as more countries gain access to COVID-19 vaccines. In countries where COVID is largely under control, people are finding ways to carry on with life, even with the inconvenient restrictions. People are gradually returning to offices, shopping malls, and even business parks. They are going out to meet their families, friends, dining together in restaurants, exercising together. Of course, we must not let our guards down, and there's a long way to go. But it shows that humans are fundamentally social creatures who love to network and be part of a big community. Being a part of a community or a group or a network naturally brings meanings to life. And CapitaLand is exactly in the business of building lives and connecting people. So as long as people are there, CapitaLand will be there. In this new year of recovery, we must continue to enhance our competitiveness. We must and will strive to continue to go big. Already, we have successfully reinvented various aspects of our businesses that will put us in a good position for the road ahead. We will continue to reconstitute our portfolio and make sure that they are of good quality and give us good returns. Returning to a new normal does not mean returning to the way things used to be. COVID has accelerated existing trends. We are already thinking differently about business models across asset classes so that we can better identify new trends and opportunities. Great crises test our resolve, but they also provide opportunities to reshape our future. As your CEO, rest assured that I will take decisions that are in the best interest of CapitaLand. What CapitaLand went through this year in 2020, what we went through together as a team, will prepare us for the years ahead. I'm confident that with the renewed bonds forged during the fight against COVID, we will bring the group to greater heights. Let us continue to set our sights on becoming a truly global real estate player. On this note, I would like to wish all of you good health, happiness, and a purposeful 2021. Thank you.